Well, like the comic book character The Flash, our next guest is always on the move. From a young age, the New Jersey native had a passion for art, and now he's using his skills to make a name for himself in the New York City music and entertainment scene.
Kid Flash is using his talents to create everything from cover art to paintings and even an animated miniseries.
So I'm over here like, bzz, bzz, and she over here like, I'm pregnant with 30. What you mean 30? Like, come on, bro. I just had 20 the other day. Like,
hold on. Oh my gosh. It's a human. Parkour?
Parkour. Watch this. Backflip.
Oh my God. I love this so much.
Not the backflip.
Oh, that right there is the brainchild of our next guest, Kid Flash. Welcome to New York Living.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course, it's our pleasure. Whose voice was that?
That was me.
And it was you.
It was me, yes.
All of them.
Me and my cousin Dante.
You and your cousin Dante. Reimagined as flies.
Yes.
Mosquitoes, no flies.
Flies.
The flies.
The flies.
The flies.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank
So
you.
let's start off with first your moniker, Kid Flash. Where was that born?
So I'm a big fan of DC Comics and the Flash TV show. So I started off my Kid Flash journey in college with my brother Tyon. He gave me the name. We were watching the Flash show while I was just drawing, and he saw my process live, and it was very, very quick for him. He's like, yo, you should be called Flash. And I was like, you know what? That actually is, that sticks. I like that. So I just kind of ran with it, and it's been with me for the last 6.5 years.
That Kid
My
Flash.
God. Well,
Kid
it works.
Flash.
It works. And you've had the opportunity to create, I mean, just, you have quite a resume with creating cover art. That's just one of the many things. That's just scratching the surface with you.
Yes.
So how did it start? How did you get that first opportunity?
So I was in college at Pratt Institute. I was in the middle of class. We had a free period that day, so I got a call from my same friend Tyon. He had a cover that he was working on with Dave East at the time. They had a song. His friend was Dave East's DJ, and they needed a cover art. I never knew what cover art was until that moment.
Okay.
So when he called me about it, I did it within like 2 hours, and then I sent it to him. And then after that, it made Hypebeast magazine. Like right after I sent it to them, and from there it just kind of took my career out of here.
So you didn't know what cover art was at that point, but you knew who Dave East was. So
knew
you're like,
who he was.
I don't know what I'm doing, but Dave East is asking, so yes.
Yes.
Okay, wow.
Oh,
And this is all because your friend knew that you were such an artistic genius.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Shout
He
out to
believed
that
in me
friend.
since he met me that first day in college. He never switched up. He's still my best friend to this day. So shout out Tyon.
Tyon, we love you.
You know, we started off earlier talking about best R&B songs.
Yeah.
And earlier we were talking about cover art that resonated with us,
Yeah.
like the D'Angelo cover art.
Right.
What cover art were you drawn to when you were growing up? Because if we could see that picture again, very unique, and it feels, I've only known you for 5 minutes, but it feels like that's very much you.
Yeah.
What kind of cover art were you looking at when you were coming up?
If I'm gonna be honest,
Please, I don't want you to be not honest.
I actually wasn't really even interested in cover art. It was not something that I actually wanted to do or even wanted to know about. It just kind of found me. I stumbled upon it with this call that he gave me, and then so I didn't really have any kind of inspiration. I like to make my art a lot off the dome. Like I kind of take it from that point. I just like to keep it original.
That's very interesting. So you were more interested, obviously well, I'm not saying obviously, you like music, you listen to music. So you were really more about the music, not about like, what it looked like. I guess CDs are antiquated at this point, but because
still
for
have
me,
a
I
few.
said in the tease, I still remember that Blink-182 CD, Enema of the State, and it was that nurse, I think she was a porn star.
Yeah.
On the cover.
Sure.
But that art gave me instant, Gorillaz vibes.
Oh, Gorillaz, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dope band.
Yeah.
I love them.
So your cover art have turned platinum?
Yes.
Wow.
That's no
platinum,
easy
gold. Yes.
Wow.
It's a blessing, honestly. I can't believe that we've come so far in such a short amount of time, and it's actually rare for a cover artist to even get a platinum or gold
Well,
plaque.
that's what I was gonna say. This is new territory.
So then why do you think, obviously, you kind of stumbled into this world, then why do you think, so that's incredible, obviously no easy feat, why do you think it's important, the cover art then, now that you've been in it for this?
Cover art is essential to a song's release. Like, it's a requirement. You cannot release a song on any distributing platform without having a cover art, so it's essential. Like, you know, just as like having the beat made for the artist to sing on or rap on.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, it's a requirement. You need, it's like the last step, the last key to the puzzle, as I refer to it as. So you know, it's very, very important. It not only is a requirement, but it's also allowing the audience who's consuming this music to see and feel what this music is going to bring to them and how it makes them feel and react to certain things. So it captures that whole body of work.
That's the visual
in the art.
aspect,
yeah. Is the visual aspect, as you said. So.
Huh.
When you were a youngster, you're still a youngster, coming up in East Orange, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I always wanted to be an animator from young. I grew up watching early morning cartoons on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon with my sister.
Oh my God.
And we just, you know, had a great time just getting a bowl of Trix and just eating
Not the bowl of Trix.
Yeah, you know, I relive those memories every day. So just watching that, and around that age is when I started drawing, and I just used to always create characters, and I was like, man, like I really want to see these things moving, coming to life, popping off the screen. So I just decided to pursue that career, and it's found me.
Tenfold. I mean, what you've been able to do with your passion for art that started at age 8, eating your cereal, watching cartoons, is really impressive and very incredible, because not only have you done cover art for the likes of Cardi B, who else was on this list?
Lots of folks.
Hold on.
No one you've ever heard of.
Lil TJ, Kanye West, Alicia Keys, okay? But now you have the miniseries. So you're doing what you wanted to do.
Absolutely.
And we saw a little clip of it before. The flies, hysterical. It's very funny that you kind of take like things that everybody, you know, normal conversation, and you've worked it into this. Where does this inspiration kind of come from, aside from it being what you've always wanted to do? How are you getting the content?
Yeah.
I'm just a very creative guy, so what I wanted to do with this show is take it to a level that people haven't really seen, because I want to show that other like animals and you know, like bugs, insects and stuff like that also have day-to-day lives as well.
You're taking the mundane and turning it into something.
Absolutely. So it's like a lot of people kind of overlook these kind of things and feel as though like, oh, they're just bugs or they're just animals, but it's like they have lives as well too. They have these conversations in their own way. So I was like, what would it be like to have and hear these conversations from their perspective? And then, so I'm taking it from their perspective and making the humans the oddballs out. So they view us as the animals.
Next time a fly comes near me, I'm going to say no parkour on this flesh, man.
How many babies you pregnant with?
So yeah, no.
All right.
You know, I don't know why, and I don't know him, but I feel like you need to get Snoop Dogg involved in that project.
Oh my God.
I love when we talked about this yesterday. I love when he voices the animals in Planet Earth. I feel like he is just a natural voice for an episode
very
of The
distinct
Flies.
Yes. Well, as though you don't already have a full plate, we understand you're also teaching art to middle schoolers.
I am.
Tell us about that.
So I'm partnered up with Dr. Malik Small, and he's the principal of East New York Middle School of Excellence. I actually got the opportunity through my manager, Monk. So shout out Monk. Yeah, so he helped set it up, and I'm going to be teaching essential art class to 5th to 8th graders and showing them how it is to start drawing from an early age, just like I did, because I started in 5th grade as well. So I just want to give them that extra knowledge and insight on how it is to be an artist and to show them that you can make it in this world. So
tell you what, my art teachers in middle school were not nearly as cool as you are. So those middle schoolers are very, very lucky. And they are very fortunate to talk to you today. So thank you for spending time with us.
Please come back and visit.
Most definitely. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Pleasure.
Oh my gosh. Do yourself a favor. Head over to this man's website, kidflash.com, with a V instead of an A. You can also follow him on Instagram at Kid Flash.
So impressive.
That bubble jacket. And the manager is in the wings looking very dapper.
If we do a bump out, we got to get that manager.
So roll in his crew, you got to be dapper.
Yes.